What's up, Vinyl Community? Cliff the Vinyl Cheapskate here. Coming at you with the Friday drinking music. Today we're doing, I was kind of inspired by Shawns with the Mighty Morphin name, with the Mighty Morphin channel name. Was changing his channel name. But he did a video a few days back that I watched, and I was like, that's a good one. I like that idea. He called it Songs for a Noise Guy or something like that. So it was basically just like, music that isn't like heavy hard rock stuff, which is usually what I'm listening to. I'm usually putting on some heavy hard rock stuff, or punk, or hardcore punk, or metal, black metal, death metal. So this is all stuff that's more in the vein of actually like writing songs. So a lot of this stuff is I picked out 10 albums, and I'll show you what they are. First, we'll talk about what we're listening to. I wanted to put something on that wasn't punk, but this is something that Jason Skills sent me a while back. Various Doomsday, the Doomsday compilation, and this is on his record label, Low Noise Productions. So that's our background music for today. Pretty sweet. Just a comp from Jason Skills' record label. So yeah, check them out. Low Noise Productions. Do a shout out to Jason. Check out Jason Skills' channel if you haven't. Low Noise Jason Skills. Good channel. But yeah, let's get started. We'll start off with this one. You won't see a lot of this guy on my channel, but Vinyl Community loves him. And you know what? I love this particular album by this artist. It's Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska. This is a really different than a lot of his other stuff. Not a lot of hits on here. This is more just like kind of moody, low tempo, folky stuff on here. It's got my favorite Springsteen song, Atlantic City. It takes place in New Jersey. It's just a great song. Nebraska, Johnny 99, Highway Patrolman, State Trooper. All good stuff. Great stuff on this album. It's a great listen all the way through. Kind of depressing and moody, but definitely worthwhile. Even if you don't like any other Bruce Springsteen, you might like this if you like I said, like broody, folky stuff. It's pretty good. But yeah, very excited. This is probably the only Bruce Springsteen album that I really need in my collection. I have one other one, I think, but I'm not getting any more. But yeah, Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska is the first one. Next, I've been on a bit of a prog rock kick, and this is one that really surprised me. And I've posted it on Instagram and stuff, and it got a good review. But this is a great album all the way through. It's UK by UK. This is Bill Bruford on drums. This is just an excellent prog rock album. Really good songwriting, fun to listen to. A lot of really interesting synth stuff going on. Just really cool prog rocky album. If you like prog rock, you'll probably dig this UK album here. Just like I said, solid prog rock stuff. Really synth heavy, but also really good guitars. Great drumming on it too. But yeah, really cool record. UK by UK. Next up, I'll get into this one. So I'm going to do two of these in a row. These ones I actually picked up because I did a Vinyl Me Please subscription for 3 months. But there's a reason that I did this. Vinyl Me Please put out the John Cale cut of the Stooges. I think it's right here, so I'll pull it. But they did, not this one. Alright, I don't see it in here, but I know it's here. I know I got it. Yeah, it's right here. They did this special edition Stooges John Cale cut of the first Stooges album, or the John Cale mix of the first Stooges album, and I really wanted this. So, but in order to get it, there was a deal, and it happened to fall right on the month that this was coming out, where if you bought 3 months, you would get it for 20% off or something like that. So, but you had to pay the 3-month subscription to get the 20%. So I had to pick 3 other albums. And I don't have a lot of indie rock type stuff in my collection, but there's a few that I really like. So I picked up this, The Books, Lemon of Pink LP. The Books are really weird, kind of like psyche, really dreamy sounding, like indie rock stuff. And when I first met my wife, we were dating, and she wanted to go to this book show, and I happened to the venue that it was going on at happened to be the venue, and the promoters were R5 Productions in Philly. Well, I was living with the guy who did all the distro work. He would set up his distro at all the shows, and he would be the one selling. He would just have random, like, all kinds of stuff. He would just have records at all the shows, all the R5 shows. And I was living with this guy, and I was like, yo, man, can you get us into that book show? And he got us into the book show. And it was a really cool experience. They do, like, a big video production with the whole set, and they basically play a whole album with a video production behind it. So it was a really cool experience, and I've loved the Books ever since. So get a chance to check out the Books. They're cool, like dreamy indie rock stuff. Really good songs. Really cool live show if you ever get to see them live. But yeah, but that was one of the Vinyl Me Please non-punk rock, hardcore, heavy metal records that I'm going to show. Another one I'm going to show is I picked up this TV on the Radio LP. It's double LP, and this was also one of the ones that that was on the Vinyl Me Please thing. And it was one of my choices that I could swap, because I don't remember what it was. I think they were giving away, like, I don't remember what they were, what was on there. But you could swap them, and this was one of my swaps, was this TV on the Radio. It came on double LP with 2 colored LPs on there. It always come with cool artwork with it. Some original art right here. But yeah, TV on the Radio. Cool stuff. But yeah. Another one inspired by my wife is Bjork. And I think Bjork is a genius. Just amazing songwriting, really cool musical compositions. She's just a musical genius all around. So Bjork, I could listen to Bjork all day. And Bjork is not a metal, hardcore, any of that, but yeah, man, some Bjork is definitely a worthwhile, fun time. I might put this on next. I haven't listened to it forever. And last few that I'm going to show. These are all kind of in the same realm. And we'll go into this this way. I'm going to start with a modern band. A couple modern bands. Modern and... Oh, you know what? No. I'm not ready for that yet. I got one more that's not in that vein. Another cool indie rock band that I really like, and I've liked this band for a while. It's the Black Heart Procession. Black Heart Procession is a like indie rock band, but with a lot of cool percussion, or not percussion, instrumentation going on. And this is a collection of, they always have a song called The Waiter, and there's always a different version of it on each of their LPs. Well, this is a cool concept where it's like a compilation, and they collect all the versions of this song, The Waiter, that they did through all their other albums. So this is a good introduction to the group if you don't know them, Black Heart Procession. Also, my favorite one by them is The Spell, and I don't own that one on vinyl, although I would like to. But this is pretty sweet stuff. Next is Anything by Jason Molina, I'm a fan of. And this album by Magnolia Electric Company, very good. Jason Molina is a great songwriter. Again, it's kind of like depressing, folk rocky stuff, this one. But very, very good. Really good songwriting. Really puts you in a certain mood when you listen to it. But yeah, check this out. Magnolia Electric Company. Now, last three are, I like a little bit of country, but just a tiny, tiny bit. And this guy's one of my favorites, Townes Van Zandt. And this Flying Shoes album has pretty much his best, like two of his best songs. The Flying Shoes is a great song, but Rex's Blues is like my favorite Townes Van Zandt song, and that's the one that's on here that I was super stoked about. But yeah, Townes Van Zandt, cool stuff. And of course I'm going to show some Johnny Cash, but I really wanted to highlight this Johnny Cash series here, the all the stuff that's from the late 90s, early 2000s on the American label with Rick Rubin. This stuff is excellent. All of these are very like good, really broody. You could tell that he was old and really he was getting older and really contemplating life and like what it meant in these. And he redoes a lot of his old songs and he covers a lot of songs. But really, like, all of them are great. Like, any of these you can pick up if you can find them for not too much money. I would definitely grab these. It's my favorite Johnny Cash stuff by far, and I'm probably not alone with that. Although I do love the early stuff too. This is my favorite of the Johnny Cash stuff for sure. Not this one in particular, but all those, the American recordings. Last but not least, one that people don't realize is good stuff. Maybe because he did like a split with Barbra Streisand at one point, or he did a dual album with Barbra Streisand at one point. But Chris Christopherson, man, Chris Christopherson puts out great, like, just really good singer-songwriter, kind of outlaw country stuff for his first 3 or so albums. He gets a little poppy, a little on the overly songwritery stuff, a little too much, but at the same time, like Jody and the Kid, Breakdown, A Long Way Home, man, this is just filled with great rap. The Silver-Tongued Devil and I, that is an amazing song. So if you even like country, like outlaw country or anything like that, even a little bit, Chris Christopherson's a good bet with a lot of his stuff. I've got two more of his albums that I really like, but this one's, I think, is my favorite, Silver-Tongued Devil. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Checking out a bunch of non-punk, non-metal, non-hardcore records on Clifford the Vinyl Cheapskate channel today. That's not normal. But anyway, Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.